Hello, good morning and welcome along to the Spotlight. I am Kiza K. This is the best place you need to be. Let's get to talk about sports, as this remains my priority to keep you updated on everything that has to do with sports. But on the show, I don't know how I feel because this doesn't sound to be a good one for the Nigerian Premier Football League side. And I don't know how we're even following about the Super 6. I sound very low because I don't know. Regardless of whichever way, I'm going to bring it to you right. Now, you need to know the potential purchaser of Sheffield United and sponsor of the renowned Nigerian Premier Football League side Super Cup competition. Dozie Mobossi has had his business accused of shady business practices and faked financial statement. According to report, understand that recent findings about the Hindenburg research have made some worrying disclosures about the role of Dozie firm Tingo Group International in certain fake financials, right? According to reports, the New Jersey-based firm operates industry, including mobile phones, food processing, and online food market, with a focus on Nigerian farmers. The validity of this assertion on the background of its chief executive officer, however, has come under scrutiny. One of the most obvious contradictions surrounding Dozie, who has emerged as one of the leading contenders for the purchase of Sheffield United and raised 1 billion naira as the grand prize for the winner of the MPFL Super Cup. It is supposed involvement in the founding of Nigerian First mobile app. When App Rail Auto was contacted about this, it was categorically told that Dozie assertion were unpure, was a pure lie. The purchase of the English Football Club earlier this year would also be considered to be have creating questions. His qualification under many poor. This is funny. His qualification came under more examination as the institution acknowledged that no one by his name had been located in their verification system. They claimed that he had earned a PhD in rural development from a Malaysian university in 2007, and this has been refuted. His power run with the law have surfaced, which has increased suspicions and also suspicion towards Dozie. According to Nigerian Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, he was charged with 8 counts of issuing fraudulent checks in 2017. Beyond his personal background, Dozie is embroiled in controversy. 2019 saw the announcement of the opening of Tingo Airlines, which was backed by social media posting encouraging users to fly with Tingo Airlines today. Now, media outlets eventually learned that Tingo had pasted its logo onto images of aeroplanes, raising questions over whether a legitimate airline ever existed. These unsettling facts cast considered doubt on Tingo Group International reliability and moral character. The corporation may have been seen as a supporter of Nigerian football owing to its choice of sponsors to the MPFL Super 6, a prestigious football competition in the country. The Tingo Group and its CEO dubious business practices and faked financial statement, however, are now in the public eye, throwing doubt on their participation in the sporting community. This doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good, right? I just would not go into more details about those in more bossy talk, regardless of how much I want to see us go out there, regardless of how I want to see Nigerian football get to the top, regardless of the GTI, the IMC, the NFF, wonderful MPFL season we just had, and also the Super 6 was amazing. But I'm not going to go into much detail on this, right? I just would promise you on the show, I'll keep you updated about this. If those in Mobosi comes guilty, trust me, I don't have a choice but to let you know. If he's found innocent, I'll still let you know. We're still talking about the local news. Nigerian Premier Football League side, MPFL side, former MPFL side, Kano Pillars have announced the appointment of a new interim management team. The decision was made by Governor of Kano State, Abba Kebbi Yusuf, as part of effort to revitalize the club following its relegation to the second tier of the domestic league in 2022. The 12-man board, headed by Babangida Litu and with Sani Ibrahim Sevin as secretary, was unveiled on Monday. This move is seen as a proactive step towards rejuvenating the Sai Musagida boys and restoring their status in Nigerian football. Despite their recent struggles, Kano Pillars have already secured a spot in the upcoming Nigerian National League Super 8 playoff, which is set to commence in July. This opportunity presents a chance for the club to reclaim their position in the top flight. This development as well has generated anticipation among Kano Pillars supporters and football enthusiasts, as they await the implementation of strategy measures to restore the club's glory. With this new interim management in place, Kano Pillars aim to regroup, strategize, and make a strong comeback in Nigerian football. The newly appointed interim management team comprises of individuals with diverse backgrounds and expertise, and interim board was inaugurated on Tuesday. Interim management board members, I'll let you know. The first man on the list is Babangida Leto, he's the chairman. And as for the members, we've got Kaba Omar, Naziru Amino Bubaka, Bashi Sheila, Ali Nayara Mai Samba, Shuaibu Ibrahim Dokuwa, Rabiu Pele, Mohammed Danjuma, Sabo Shoko Linka, Abba Harona, Engineer Osman Fofa Naisa, Yakobo Pele, Comrade Sani Ibrahim, coach, that's the secretary of that. So Carlo Pilas is trying to go back to the drawing board to get it right. I'm loving the restructuring, that's just what it is. It's a football team, and when you talk about football, you can't do it the other way, but you just have to re-strategize, right? Go back to the drawing board, go get your restructuring right again. Now, on this one now, the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, has given a part of the back to the Interim Management Committee, IMC, that oversaw the organization of the 2022-23 Nigerian Premier Football League, NPFL. The Federation in its comic after the Executive Committee meeting on Wednesday lauded that Honorable Benga Elegbeleye-led committee for doing a great work in ensuring that the league has not only successfully done well, but complied with all the laid-down rules guiding the round later game in the country. The board unanimously expressed satisfaction and delight with the efforts put into the organization at the just concluded Nigerian Premier Football League season and the NPFL Playoff Championship by the Interim Management Committee. Good news, right? It's been headed by Honorable Benga Elegbeleye and declared without mice and words that the committee has fulfilled its mandate with distinction, according to NFF. The 23 NPFL was concluded on May 11th with Eyimba International emerging champions in the Super 6 playoff in Lagos as well. Eyimba emerged top of the log, followed by Remo Stars, who picked up a second CAF Champions League ticket alongside with Eyimba. Rivers United on the other side came third and picked one of the CAF Confederation Cup tickets. Now United now the 23-24 NPFL is proposed to kick off on 26/27 August later this year. So that's for the NPFL. But come with me, let's go away from the local news and talk about tennis right now. I got this one. Five-time Wimbledon single champion Venus Williams will make her 24th appearance at the All England Club after headlining the initial list of wildcards announced on Wednesday. Williams 43 holds a 90-18 record in the grass court major. The former world number one picked up her second WTA win of the season in Birmingham. That's a Monday when she battled past Camelia Giorgi after 3 hours and 17 minutes. The American most recent win in Grand Slam event occurred at 2021 Wimbledon when she overcame Michaela Bozaranescu. Former semi-finalist Elena Svitolina as well, I'm liking the name, Elena Svitolina, was also awarded a place in the main draw, fresh up an inspiring run to the Roland Garros quarterfinals. The Ukrainian has worked her way well back inside the top 100 at number 73 after returning from maternity leave in early April at the Charleston WTA 500 event. Her grass court season debut in Birmingham didn't go to plan as Svitolina was dismissed 6-2, 6-love by 18-year-old Linda Fruhvitova. Katie Bolter and Jenny Borage also faced off in the historical Nottingham final last Sunday, were among the local favorites to receive wildcards. Bolter, a maiden WTA triumph, vaulted Leicester native to a career-high number 77 in Monday's ranking for her efforts. Borage claimed back to 2 spots off her highest ranking at number 108, respectively. Former world number 7 David Goffin and 5 British players were named recipients of main draw slots on the main side. And that's just what it is in the world of in the world of tennis. And you know, this lady is actually big when you talk about the world of tennis. You know, Elena Svitolina, and then you know, Venus Williams. Venus is the sister to Serena Williams, and their name should actually ring a bell to you. But let's get to talk about Formula One. And this sounds funny. You might be wondering, what is Neymar doing in the world of Formula One? We should be hearing the likes of Sergio, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, but I got this one for you now. Neymar is in the news. An incident involving Brazilian footballer Neymar at the Spanish Grand Prix could pave the way for changes to the Formula One grid procedure in the future. According to Formula One chief Mohammed Ben Salayem, pre-race grid work have become one of the iconic features on Formula One, with many invited celebrities and other famous figures keen to get as close to the card as possible before lights out. According to Formula One correspondent, pundit and commentator Martin Brodo often speak to the great and the good of the entertainment and sports world on the grid prior to the race, and they are often jam-packed with people before races. Recently, There have been a few safety concerns surrounding grid works, with reports emerging that Neymar was stood on the edge of the grass on the main straight at the formation lap started in Spain. Ben Salayem admits the sport may have to rejig its thinking in order to avoid any nasty incident from recurring in the future. He told other sports that we must take learning from the incident at the Spanish Grand Prix. The Formula One chairman also has been assured by Stefano Domenicali, that's the CEO, that measures are being taken to ensure that there is no repeat of the incident. Okay, I've been talking about this. Maybe you might not, I just feel like you might be lost in some point. Talk about Neymar. I'll let you know, right? Let's put it in the other way, the better version, so you understand. Neymar Jr., the Paris Saint-Germain fashionista, or sports fashionista, because we call him that name. It can't be taken out from him. He loves the fashion world. Shunned Paris Saint-Germain. He shunned Paris Saint-Germain celebration, right? For a poker in Monaco with the Formula One stars. Talk about Red Bull. You don't understand it, right? Neymar left the camp. Neymar left Paris Saint-Germain and made a move to the Spanish Grand Prix where the Formula One was going on with the Red Bull, and that was in Monaco. So, you know, Monaco is in France. Paris Saint-Germain has its own place where it's situated in Paris. Now Neymar Jr. left. I'm going to say it again so you understand. Neymar Jr. left his team celebration. They won the League One. He should be celebrating with the team, but no, the reverse was the case. Neymar was found with the Red Bull guys in Monaco. It doesn't maybe sound good, but that's how Neymar wants to live his life. He's a big guy. And funny to say, Neymar is very wealthy. Nothing would be taken out from this Brazilian, skillful player. He was saying it was called cameras, having fun. And come on, Dominicani, everybody's going to be liking it, right? Who doesn't want to have Neymar around them? If you watch well, you can look on your screen, you see that pose, the pictures, and everybody wants, okay, let's have a picture with Neymar. Neymar is a big guy, we know. But let's talk about football now on the show. Chelsea in the news. Chelsea's trying to do a whole lot of restructuring. New manager, Mauricio Pochettino. New team, right? I'll call it a new team. Todd Boehly still in vogue with Chelsea, but now Chelsea are trying to secure a 30 million deal for Villarreal Jackson. His name is Nicholas Jackson. The Blues appear to have found, they found this guy, their central striker, as the better guy. The better guy for the 23-24 season this summer. According to report, the other sources say Chelsea will agree a deal that will include installment of Jackson, but Villarreal would prefer to have more of the money up front, giving Jackson, who has a release clause in his contract. Chelsea are funding their summer spending spree with several sales, including that of Hakim Ziyech. The Moroccan is heading to Al Nassr, while Khalidou Koulibaly of the Senegalese AFCON winner and Edouard Mendy, Senegalese AFCON winners as well, are also set to play the Saudi Pro League next season. Chelsea looks set to secure a £30 million deal for Villarreal star Nicholas Jackson. The Blues appear to have found their central striker for the 23-24 season this summer. According to reports and other sources, Chelsea will agree a deal that will include installment for Jackson. Villarreal also will prefer to have more of the money up front, given Jackson has a release clause in his contract. So, Chelsea and Jackson, okay, is a deal. Chelsea feel like, yeah, we need to get someone to, we need to get the striker, we need to get someone to be out there. Maybe, I'm not surprised to see Mauricio Pochettino saying, yes, Armando Broja, I will give him more space, I'll give him more time. But you want to bring Jackson. If you watch the way he plays at Villarreal last season, you would understand that he's a very good player, he's a potential guy. And funny enough, he looks very young. He's a good player. If he makes the move to Chelsea, £30 million. We've seen speculation saying 35, we've seen 45, but finally Chelsea doesn't want to. I think Chelsea is being conscious of spending money. Chelsea just want to release some of the players because they know there's a financial fair play really watching on, and they don't want to break the FFP rules. And with that, they don't have a choice but to make things right. And if they do so, then I think that's the better one for Mauricio Pochettino, who is trying to strategize the team and also let some players go and bring in some guys. But let's talk about Chelsea as well, connecting to Manchester United, where I've got this one. Man United have been told £65 million is the price they must pay for Mason Mount. The Chelsea attacking midfielder is for sale, given he's out of contract next summer. However, the Blues are playing hardball as they also work to sell Kai Havertz to Arsenal. United also, according to report, have put in a bid of £45 million plus bonuses, and then £50 million plus bonuses if they can increase their figure closer to £60 million, plus bonuses to get on Mason Mount. So Mason Mount have been on the news. Arsenal Kai Havertz, Chelsea, Mason Mount to Manchester United. I understand why he wants to go. He's tired of playing second fiddle. But still in the Manchester United news, I don't know. The question is, do Manchester United owner, the Glazers, do they really want to sell the club is the question. If you ask me, I would say they are playing games. I would say they are not being straight. I would say, I don't know. They just, maybe they are thinking in seconds, reminiscing in their head, do we let go of this club or should we keep it? Sheikh Jassim also in the verge, Sergeant Ratcliffe also on the verge. Everybody's wanting to get by Manchester United. The Qataris are not sleeping either, you know. But the Glazer family are holding talks over the potential sale of Manchester United. Fans at the Old Trafford club are disappointed at the silence over a preferred bidder. Many were expecting that one of Sheikh Jassim or Sachin Ratcliffe would have been named as the future owner of the club by this stage of negotiation. However, according to reports, states that while there is no announcement talks ongoing, both parties are proceeding behind the scenes as though they will win the bid. Such a process ensures that when a winner is chosen, they will have done the relevant leg work to assume control of the club within weeks. Manchester United Glazer family, who do they want to sell the club to is a question. Sergeant Ratcliffe is on the verge. And also, what about the Sheikh Jassim? But lastly, wrapping up the show quickly, let's talk about this one now. A man who I love so well. When I talk about him on radio, I have a slogan that says, you can't arrest me, because if you do, Garrett will definitely bill me. Has come to be a special advisor to Lionel Messi. You might want to go Lionel Messi. Former Real Madrid attacker Gareth Bale has sought to offer advice to Lionel Messi above and about his move to MLS. The Barcelona icon is signing for Inter Miami after leaving, Paris Saint-Germain this month. And Gareth Bale, right, who played last season with LAFC and won the MLS Cup, said, it's a lot more shared in MLS. If you choose or if you lose at Real Madrid, it's like the world has ended. You are crucified. You feel down. You go home and you're not happy. They accept losing a beat in America. There is no consequence. You can't get relegated over there. When you lose a game, you go on to the next one. They accept losing a lot better over there. They know how to lose, but they celebrate every win like you've won the championship. He will definitely enjoy it, and it's about Gareth Bale advising Lionel Messi. But Messi had made a right decision for himself and said, yes, this is where I want to be. I want to be in the MLS Inter Miami. Everybody will have to know these guys now. You know, they play in the Eastern Conference, and looking at where they are on the table, they don't even look to be in a very good place. So it's about Gareth Bale, who have, you know, playing the straight also in the MLS. You know, he did well as well there. But someone will say Gareth Bale is an injury-prone player. But it's on this note, I have to sign out. We have to call it a wrap on the show today. It was really fun with you, you know, being part of the show. But don't forget to also, you know, go back. You know, I want to get to see your comments as well via our YouTube channel. You know, it's at Voice of the People TV. And also on Instagram, it's Voice VOPTV Live. Make sure you get to subscribe and also follow us on that point. And this is where I have to go. My name is Kizzy K. Good morning once again. Bye-bye for now.